What's up guys, it's me, Lanky and today we are doing a breakdown video. So, why are we doing a breakdown? Well, at E3 we have been hinted about something Halo related, and there's a lot of speculation from the community that it may be Halo 3 anniversary or something along those lines, but I think I actually have the answer. So, before I actually predicted that Sergeant Johnson would be going into Halo Wars 2. In fact, I actually did it a day before he did come out to Halo Wars 2. I had that video ready, and I wasn't really happy with it, so I didn't upload it. The gameplay in the background, I'm actually playing as Johnson, but I was kind of right. I thought that might be announced at E3 to see Johnson returning. They said it was a little something, but you know, we don't really know what it is. Now we know that it's about time that Halo 3 anniversary would be coming out. I mean, it should be this year, right? It came out in 2007, Halo 3 did, I believe, and you know, it is about time for it. But what people need to remember is we've got the MCC. Halo 3 was made on the 360 and it's been played a lot, and the difference with Halo 1 is that it wasn't available to other people. You know, you couldn't go on the 360 and play it, and a lot of gamers who hadn't played Halo didn't really experience that. And the same with Halo 2. Halo 2 was just a forgotten Halo, and nobody really knew much about it. You know, it was just... To me, I played it on the Xbox original, so I knew that it was a really good game. And, you know, I would go and say, well, yeah, I've been playing Halo 2. Amazing game, best Halo out there. You know, you could appreciate that on the original console, but you couldn't really play it on the 360. And when it was remade on the MCC is practically Halo 2 anniversary. When it was remade, it was amazing. It was just gobsmacking. So what? Well, almost everybody's really played Halo 3 because of the 360 times, and you know, Halo 5 players, that is a newer generation and they're playing it, but the newer generation isn't as bothered about these classic Halo games, and unfortunately that's just how it's going to work. The newer generation likes more fast-paced gameplay like Halo 4 or Halo 5, and it's just not Halo 3. A lot of the vet say that Halo 3 is the best because it's slow and it's classic and it's what they was used to, and they don't see Halo as being this fast-paced kind of game. They see it as being slow and skillful, and you have to work on your aim, and Halo 5 is skillful. The time to kill is still relatively high. It's a difficult subject and it should be left for another day. The point I'm trying to get at is that a lot of the gamers play Halo 5 won't respect Halo 3 as much. They'll respect it in saying that this is a decent game, you know, but the people who love Halo 3 will never respect Halo 5, and they'll never respect 343. I think that Halo 3 will be remade one day, and I do want it to be remade, but I know that I just really don't think that it is the E3 thing which we've been hearing about. I want it to be because Reach will be remastered in 2020. Reach anniversary will be insane. Not many people played Halo 1 originally, not many people played Halo 2 originally, and almost everyone has played Halo 3, especially with the MCC coming back out. Making an anniversary game for it just doesn't really make sense. Maybe one day Halo 3 anniversary will come back. I mean, it would really help the company, but there's been rumours that Bungie would be coming back for Halo 7, the next trilogy of games, after, you know, the 3-4-3-4 and everything. So maybe then, maybe on a 15-year anniversary, what I think's actually coming out is really overlooked. Like, it's gone under a lot of people's radar, and I think that it's actually a Halo 5 DLC. Now, before I said, you know, it could be Johnson, but we've already got Johnson. Now, with Halo 5, we know that there's some weapons which just into the game. The plasma launcher is the prime example of this, of how players found it in Warzone Firefight at the very start of the launch of Firefight, and it just never was touched upon again. Maybe they decided to scrap it, you know, those things do happen, but there were some things on it which just didn't make sense. There's some things which it's difficult to really give you an answer, but I think that we will be getting a new DLC coming to Halo 5. And you can say that, I think that we'll be getting the 12th DLC soon. Leaving it seems a little bit weird. Maybe it's meant to mean something in their Halo, like, installation 11, or, you know what I'm trying to say. But I think that we are going to be getting a new DLC. And I know that they've been working on it quite a lot. Drama there was when the Falcon wasn't added. What happens if they actually made the Falcon? And then what happens if they made a new Forge canvas for us to play on? And it would be a massive... I mean, if they actually did that, hats off to 343, because I've been working on a big map. And it's taken ages. It's been really difficult to work with the budget, because we've had to make Forge worlds. And I'm not off topic, but what would happen if they added... What would happen if they made a game type completely dedicated to Halo 3 Anniversary, you know? Who knows what they could do, but in this update I think it's going to be the biggest one yet, and it's going to be a blast. Right, so what the future holds. Now, I want to start doing Halo 6 hype videos and all stuff like that, talking about what may actually be coming in Halo. I've got a lot of ideas, and the thing is, if you don't say your ideas and what you think is going to happen, what you want to happen, it's not going to happen. There's a lot of things which 343 can actually hear and see, and it just takes one with an idea to give their reasons for and against it. Like the video, share it if you want, make sure that you get the voices that you think are right heard. I believe that we will be getting an update for Halo 5, especially with all the maintenance things and fixing heavy aim. I think that there's some promising things coming to Halo 5, and we just need to be a little bit patient. Halo 5 is pretty stable at the moment, especially with the fix. It feels a lot better, it feels smoother and more consistent now. We just need to work as a community and get the opinions out there, okay? So thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, don't forget to leave a comment and like the video if you enjoyed the idea. Take care, lads, and we'll see you in the next video.